Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Scorpio February 27, 2022. Venus enters your solar 8th house today, for an extended stay, until March 6th. Intensity, passion, and emotional attachment are prominent themes in your love life during this trend. It's a good time to attract resources from outside sources or work out problems with money or power dynamics. This transit favors a focus on the more intricate or complex side of your relationships or finances. While there can be ups and downs later in the cycle, you get plenty of opportunities to explore these themes in the coming 4 months. Approaching the trickier gray areas of life with more grace, charm, and understanding can help boost you in crucial ways. You also see the darker, deeper side of your own nature in a better light. Get ready for your hard work to pay off. Today, Mercury enters Scorpio, igniting a curiosity in your sector of work and routine. Mercury can assist with strategizing a game plan to be successful with your new moon goals. Mercury's mental powers can help you be successful. It will be relatively easy to prioritize your obligations, tasks, and responsibilities. Meanwhile, Venus enters enterprising Capricorn today, which benefits your sector of shared investments and collaborations. Venus can reap the rewards of any professional investments. Both transits indicate that the more you organize your work life, the more it pays off. Venus has returned for her second visit to your financial sector this year, with this fast turnaround set to have exciting implications over the coming months. Because Venus is here for the next 4 months, there isn't the urgency there would normally be, and with the moon returning early next week, you can even afford to take a wait-and-see approach. Your sign is going to be getting a lot of planetary attention throughout the next several months, so get used to hearing general statements, which may or may not necessarily apply to your particular situation. What is critical that you do, however, is pay straightforward attention to your body and its health needs. You must drink plenty of water and get regular exercise. There is something going on, and you must be prepared to get the most out of the energy that you possibly can. Normally, with Mercury not only ending his own 2-month visit to a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart today, but ending all planetary activity here, this is the point in the year when life can become all work and no play. Even more so as Mercury joins the Sun and Mars in time to capitalize on a new moon in your work sector. However, with Jupiter in his final months in an adventurous part of your chart, this will guard against life becoming all work and no play. Venus' departure from your relationship sector has taken the planet of love out of the mix, but the moon returns today in order to capture her essence. A chance to become more emotionally engaged is also a chance to get a better read on the desires and expectations that Venus has left you with. Meanwhile, Mercury's departure from your romantic sector today ends months of planetary activity on the romantic front, but leaves you with all the momentum and motivation you need. Oh, you're ready to put in the work. Before the moon concludes its journey through your responsible 6th house of wellness, daily rituals, and acts of service, it will link up with smoldering Pluto via your intimate 8th house of sex, mergers, and soulmate connections. This, in turn, puts a magnifying glass on the foundation of your romantic connections, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Also, your planetary ruler, Mercury, will begin to approach a sextile to Venus in your relationship sector, potentially alleviating the tension experienced during yesterday's new moon. However, Luna's square to Jupiter encourages you to stay present and enjoy the journey. Your tarot reading for today. The Sun, the High Priestess, and the Tower. The cards highlight the feelings of a person for whom you are very important. This is a man you don't know very well, but who seems to have attached himself to you emotionally. You have met him several times without paying attention. He seemed to you to be busy, remote, and even indifferent. Yet he would like to be closer to you and make you like him, but up until now, circumstances have not given him the opportunity. He is in a different social environment to you, and so his interactions with you are quite rare. His feelings for you are now an issue and represent an opportunity for you to renew your emotional life. You have seemed preoccupied recently and felt anxious about the future. Yet you have a lot of potential and the cards evoke great human qualities. You need your family and friends to feel truly happy, but they do not always understand the distress you are in, and anyway, you don't want to bother them with your problems. Fortunately, this situation should not last since a new dynamic is moving into your life. This should help you regain the confidence that you had before and the natural optimism that represents you so well. Your draw evokes a lot of questions, but shows something essential. Things will evolve positively in your life. This new trend should enable you to make new resolutions and, on the emotional level, to reconnect with the pleasure of sharing a lasting relationship with a man. Our eyes in the sky. Even though there are no problems in sight, you might be longing for some excitement in your relationships, and this could lead you to stir up some drama with your partner or friends. Instead of stirring the pot in your love relationship, try spicing things up in the bedroom or in your messages with your partner. Keep in mind that we're all trying to find order in the midst of chaos. Don't make too many lists full of tasks that you know you can't finish. Be mindful of the amount of work you take on now to avoid burnout. Only start what you can complete right away. Our minds are running a mile a minute, as are our mouths. Think before you express yourself to avoid misunderstandings with others. Also, don't accidentally spill the beans on a situation that you know little about but are viewing from the sidelines. That way, you can avoid accidentally making things worse. Finally, instead of thinking with your analytical mind about everything, try trusting your intuition. This might be hard for you to do at first, but you'll be able to lean into your instincts if you have faith in yourself and your decision-making. The answers are within. In waking life, this is an aspect where decadence or tendencies towards excess can create problems, but we're likely to miss its most adverse effects while we sleep. Morality tales may factor into our dreams. If awake, we might be enterprising at the expense of common sense, willing to barter something away in an optimistic frame of mind. We believe we're orienting ourselves towards progress when we're really aligning ourselves with someone else's idealistic hunch. Aim to curb any greedy or materialistic thinking. In the morning, the moon forms a trine to Mercury, making for easy communication. Bluntness is a quality here, but others see our dialogues as refreshingly forthcoming. Our instincts steer us correctly now, as our emotions are well balanced with our intellect. The moon falls into a short void following this transit, so we're better off sticking to the friends and networks we know now. Enjoy this influence without attempting to hunt for new connections.